Hi there, welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to this tutorial for the Ukulele Play-Alongs of Africa as recorded by Toto, which are available on the UkePlayAlongs channel here on YouTube. What I've been doing is going back to songs that were made a few years ago that did not have a baritone version or chord charts available. The chord charts are on my website at UkeStuff.info, and now I'm recording baritone and tutorials for songs that did not have them. What we're going to do in this video is look at the chords you need for GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. Then we'll look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele, and then I'll talk about strumming a little bit as well. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like the video. Second, you can subscribe to this channel and its sister channel, so the UkePlayAlongs channel on YouTube and the UkeStuff channel on YouTube. And finally, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, let's begin with the chords you need for GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. First, you'll need a B-flat chord. Now, with the B-flat chord, a lot of beginning players struggle with it. Here's the secret. You want to pull against the headstock. So, you put your first finger across strings 1 and 2 right above the first fret, pull against the fretboard. That'll give you most of your sound because you're pulling against the fretboard, you're not pinching. Then you add your thumb for some support, and then add 2 fingers. That's your B-flat chord. Then we've got our D minor chord, our C chord, our E minor chord. I call it the waterfall chord. You put your first finger on the first string, 2nd fret, and then just waterfall down. On GCEA reentrant, which is high G, you can leave the 4th string open. If you're playing this on linear, low G, GCA, you might want to use a 4-finger variation of the E minor chord. Then an A minor chord, an E flat chord. You have 2 options here. You can put your first finger down on the 1st string, 1st fret, and then use your ring finger to bend and play strings 4, 3, and 2. Or you can make it a chord as well and leave the 4th string open, where you put your first finger down and then fingers 2 and 3 cover strings 3 and 2 at the 3rd fret. And then a G minor chord. And those are the 7 chords you need to play Africa by Toto on GCEA soprano, concert, tenor ukulele. Now let's talk about baritone ukulele. On baritone ukulele, you'll need to play the B-flat chord, the D minor chord, the C chord, the E minor chord, the A minor chord, the E flat chord. Couple options for you. You can do it as a bar chord where you put your first finger across all 4 strings right above the 3rd fret and you pull against the fretboard like this with your first finger, and then you add your thumb for some support, and then you play the C shape. If you don't want to deal with a bar chord, what you can do is you can play the D shape at the 3rd fret and don't play the 4th string. That would work too. And then we'll have a G minor chord, which again is a partial bar chord. First finger goes across strings 3, 2, and 1, pull against the fretboard at the 3rd fret, and then all 4 strings right there. And those are the 7 chords you need to play Africa by Toto on the baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. As it comes to strumming, first and foremost, there was no ukulele in the original song, so there is not one single right answer. There are 3 rules to strumming. Number 1, play the right chord at the right time. Number 2, keep a steady beat. And number 3, make sure that what you're playing matches the style of the music. So if you're meeting those expectations, that's great. You're good. There's nothing else to worry about. You're fine. Some people really want a specific strum, so I'm going to give you a couple of ideas here if you want to try them. Now I hear 2 real strumming patterns happening in the song. The first one is pretty specific because it goes along with the beat. And what I'm hearing is down, down, up, 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 down, down, down. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, down. And it goes along with the B flat, A minor, D minor progression that we hear throughout the song. Very slowly, down, down, up, 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 down, down, down. So 3 final downs. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, down. And that happens throughout the song. The second pattern is what we call an island strum, really without a swing here, so it's not really quite the island strum. But that one I'm going to play on a D minor chord, and it's go down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down. this beginning intro, I can put both of those together when I hit the D minor chord. It's going to sound like this. The rest of the song is really going to use that island strum until you hit. So I'm switching from that original idea into the island strum on that. So if I were to play another part of the song, such as I hear the drums echoing tonight somewhere around 40 seconds into the song, this sequence would all be that island strum. And would keep going with that. So with those two strumming patterns, down, down, up, 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 down, 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 and the, that's all you need to do really to work your way through Africa by Toto. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day. And I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.